Hello. So, this is Factory 42. It tells about Marxistic dwarves where you are the factory manager for the dwarves. Every factory manager needs to fulfill these government orders. Today government wants you to build mining carts, signposts and rails. And you need to get resources to do that, you need to have steam for it, and so forth. This is a worker placement with three quite unusual elements. First of all, it's actually an interactive board game where you really need to haggle with the others, so there is clearly a negotiation element. Secondly, it has a cube tower which is working here as a bureaucracy. So remember, this is a Marxistic society where no one owns anything. Then again, maybe someone has something that, well, they don't necessarily own, but it's there. So this is where you put all the cubes in, and whatever comes out is what you actually have. And it does get some cubes in, and sometimes some of the extras will fall out. And third thing is that this is a game where you actually need to do all the planning first, place all the meeples. You don't actually resolve any of the meeples then. So when all the meeples of all the players are placed in here, then you are actually resolving those in order. First thing is that you are requisitioning things from the government, then everything goes through the tower, then you are filling the carts, then you are smuggling more items into the carts, then you are shipping the carts, and in here the order is quite important. So if we have, for instance, this sort of situation, the pink is filling the cart, but the brown is actually shipping it. So if you would be the pink and you would be the brown, you might want to have a sort of a discussion that, hey, what do you want into your cart? How much do you pay? Well, not in terms of money, but in terms of some other services that can be rendered inside the game. That, okay, what is a good deal for both of us? And if you can't do that, of course, she would probably put then just one cube of the most useless sort into his cart. Then we are generating steam, so we are burning all the resources that are burnable and that have not been loaded into the cart. After that, there is the Inventions Club and Elven Embassy. These two are not in the opposite side of the game board, because these are kind of like advanced features that you should not have in the very first game, just to learn the game more easily. And after that, there is trading. Trading allows you to change your resources to something that are more useful. And then you have elements here on your own game board that are like in between of these. So there is research, which allows you to improve your engine, the game engine. And there are two different manufacturing places where you are able to build things. For instance, signposts or mining carts or whatever you like. In the end, there is accounting. Accounting is essentially cooking the books for your liking. So that's how you spend resources to get victory points. All of these have limited amount of player spaces, meeple spaces. When all of these meeple spaces are full, well, no one can do more of that. And you always resolve all of these in numeric order. So the order in which you place the meeples makes a huge difference. So that's like the short gist of the game. I hope you will enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Rules only in English?